All right. Welcome back, chaps and chapettes, to the episode. I think we're on 76. The opposite of the good old 6-7. Think we're on that episode right now, boys. And we're here with our main man. Star's back, boys. We're going to do the episodes together a lot more often. But we're going to get straight into this one.
Yes.
We have had more beef with the most racist man I've ever met. And am I racist enough? That's what this beef, this online beef is taking me to. Am I racist enough? That's where I'm at right now. Because this guy saying I'm fake racist, I'm fake this, I'm fake that. But this guy's clearly also got some form of
issues.
Oh, bro. I actually read his recent messages. I'm not going to shout him out because I don't want to give it any airtime. But this guy and I have collabed once on a YouTube video that was pretty insane. But I'll take it back. Should we go back to the start, right?
Yeah.
So essentially this guy, he hasn't got many followers on Instagram. I think he's got barely any followers on Instagram, but he also does cool stuff. So we're pretty cool in the sense that I don't care about followers. If they do something cool, well, we're in.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah. So this guy's like, we should collab. And I'm like, sure. Just, we're going to be here. You can pull up. He's like, we should go to this area. Or one of us proposed going to the most dangerous area in a city. I don't want to say the city name because if we say that, then we're going to essentially expose who he is. Anyway, me and Star arrive, right? And we go to meet this guy. And good fun.
Yeah.
Good crack. We're obviously doing a video that's exposing a black neighborhood. Well, we don't expose it. It was actually good.
Yeah.
Parts of it were good fun.
We just were walking through and see how it would be.
Yeah, and we were giving out chicken to the locals. Obviously, kind of a bit racist, but kind of funny. They were loving it. They were doing skateboard tricks for us. We met a guy who was in jail for unaliving someone for a long time and his nephew. We watched them smoke an illegal drug, but largely the evening was good.
Yeah.
However, the guy that we were with, I'm going to say it again, I liked him, right? But, mate, I said in the chaps chat, I said he was the most racist man I've ever met. And you know the reason why, how bad that situation was, bro. You remember?
With the street. Let's call it the street.
The homeless lady?
Yeah, the lady, yeah.
Bro, I'm going to tell the story, right? So, as I say, racism is one thing. Everybody inherently has prejudice against something, right? Everybody can read the news, everybody can read statistics, everybody can make up their own mind. However, when it comes to people, sometimes you need to weigh them up on an individual basis, right? Okay, so if, for example, I walk down the street and I see I'm in a dangerous neighborhood, I see a guy who's wearing a ski mask and he's got his hood up, I'm going to know, okay, cross the road, right? White, black, green, grey, you cross the road. If I see a black woman sitting on the street begging for money, I don't just go up into her face and screaming it because she's a black woman begging for money. I know what they do, I know they're scammers, but I wouldn't do that. And that is exactly what this guy had done. He'd walked up to this woman and screamed in her face, get a fucking job.
Yeah.
Me and you both looked at each other, bro. What was it like?
It was like, oh man, that I'm out here and that there are people being, you're this type of guy that screams to homeless people. Or they might not be legitimate, but still don't scream at them. It's like you can judge them, sure. You can look at them dirty, sure. But just don't scream at them in the street.
Yeah, and during the day at 4 p.m, and that, in my opinion, is you just don't want to be seen being that guy who's out here just harassing people. But that was his style. And I even said in the podcast, each to their own. If you want to do that, you do that, mate, So I said that, and this guy got extremely drunk, right? And started sending me threatening messages. Really just stupid, cringy messages. And he was like, yeah, I'll come, I'll meet you, I'll fight you, all this sort of stuff. So it became a bit of a back and forth for all the original Chap Chat listeners. Not even original, this is only in the last 4 or 5 months. Yeah. Probably, yeah. Less, maybe.
I would say maybe even more.
More? Oh, fair. God. Time, we don't know. Tracking time.
Let's say 5 to 6 months.
Yeah, 5, 6 months. Yeah, it would be in and around then. And we can probably check. And anyway, I was speaking about it on the podcast, loads. So then this guy starts getting heated with me over message. He finds like my accountant's address, starts threatening me, threatening my accountant, asking where I am, spamming me with phone calls, threatening me, calling me all these names, being like, I'm gonna fuck you up, where I'm no pussy, da 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 da, fuck you up, don't speak about me ever again. And I was like, bro, I'd batter you, like, let's not even go here. If we're going, like, I'm not trying to get physical, but if it got there, like don't be stupid now, you know, like, we're not doing that. He obviously disagreed, and he started saying like, you're not racist enough, you're a fake right wing guy, da 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 da. And it was just a bit hectic. But anyway, it ended because I just eventually was like, I've sent him. Did I send him where I was? No. Yeah, I think I kept saying I'll be in Amsterdam on this day. Pull up, we'll meet. We can sort it out that way. But anyways, he's going to listen to this and he's going to freak out and he's going to like just spiral. But essentially, the guy, every time he would openly tell me he was drinking, and he would send me photos and he would be drinking alone in his room. And then he sent me all these messages the other night, and me and Star haven't actually spoken about it yet. So are you a bit? You're kind of eager to see what went down in Chinatown.
So I've got a little sneak peek, and it was incredibly weird because it was a long time ago. Let's say half a year ago. If you're still thinking about it that often when you're drunk after half a year, man, you're bothered. You are bothered to the toe. It's
weird. And then, so he rings me right at 12:21, right? So that's like, well, not morning technically, but you know what I mean. Still early. Yeah, afternoon in the morning, like, yeah. So he says, pick up the phone, rings me again, rings me 3 minutes later, and then messages me, I'm drunk ASF, let's talk. We can benefit off each other. I know you are, so you got balls. I misbehave in the Hague because I was too drunk. I acted too crazy in that vid because I wanted to show you I got balls. You want to meet up soon again and talk it out man to man. And by the way, you thought I didn't like David, but I actually think he's cool. I was just too fucked up. So he must have been fucked up if he thought you were cool. Like, I feel like I'm airing dirty laundry, but you can't speak to people a certain way and then just come online and like act like that, you know what I mean? And act like, oh, I'm sorry now. Like, apology accepted, don't speak to me again. Like, bro, you threaten like accountants, you threaten me. The reason that I thought he didn't like you was because of what you said, whereas like, which was true, he didn't want to speak to you.
No, it was the only time we spoke when we were in the toilet, and I was like, oh, we need to get out. But other than that, not a single word, because I think he just thought, he's not there for content, so what? Why should I bother?
I hate when people do that, bro. Yeah, it was a clout thing, obviously. Like, it's like, oh, you're not the guy, you know, on Instagram that I'm following. The YouTube channel says Connell, but like all our vlogs are me and you, not a chaps chats us. So that is what actually went down there. I actually just blocked him. But are you surprised by that? Like, he must have been rattled, bro.
But I'm if you did it like 2 months afterwards, I still would have found it weird. But not as weird as this. I mean, like, how can you still be bothered by stuff like this after 6 months? Like, and how drunk was he at this stage?
And in the morning, like, it's just pathetic, bro.
Is this gonna be like every time when he gets drunk, he's just gonna message?
Yeah, but bro, he would only ever message me when he's drunk, and he'd always say he's drunk. And like the messages from him, do you remember the old messages? He was super duper threatening. Like,
he was aggressive.
Yeah, he was violent. Like, I wonder if I've still got them. I'm gonna check. Yeah, bro, I reckon they'll be in my Insta. Should you pull up your hotspot and I'll read out some of them? Because they were bad. I did block him, but like, this is wild. Some of the stuff he was saying to me, and I was being rude back though at the same time. I'm not saying his name obviously, because like, the guy's mentally clearly has got issues. That's not somebody who's like in a normal state of mind.
How do you call it when you switch moods? Is it bipolar or something?
He's probably just an alcohol brew as well. Like, alcoholics have that sort of attribute. Which loads of people think we're bloody alcoholics as well, not knowing that bloody where is he? He's coming up every other person with his name. Where is this message? Right, I'm gonna dig through it. But yeah, mate. What? Sorry?
Don't you have like a blocked list where you can look through?
Or? Yeah, I do. Was it 3 days ago? It was yesterday, wasn't it?
It was yesterday. Yeah.
It was in my requests. That's why. In my requests. because I don't follow him, obviously. But yeah, it's going to take a minute to load here, I think. But yeah, no, the guy's just clearly completely chronically in bloody sane. Is your hotspot working all right? Yeah. So, anyways, the alcohol thing, mate, I got called a degenerate there yesterday. People think we do way more rock and rolling than we actually do. Like, people don't realise how boring our life is sometimes. Well, it's never boring, but it's not as
adventurous,
as manic as you think. Because I remember when me and you first became friends, people around were like, "Are you boys all right?" Because it was you coming into the sort of world of like content, so people would just see it and be like, "Is that how these people are all the time?"
No,
not, absolutely not. It's not the case. I'm actually just off the back of a 40-hour fast, which has been extremely intense. I've just broke it today, so that's why David's drinking and I'm not, because I need to essentially ooze my way back into alcohol. So after this, it's been about an hour, and then we should be able to. Yes, okay. So I've got some of the messages now. This is him sending me the address, which is a bit mad. Keep your name out of my big mouth. I don't give a fuck about you, man. You're the one that can shut the fuck up. I just want the next generation to see how I beat a guy with a big mouth. And I just said delusion on another level. Loser, sort your life out. You're the one that needs to be likable, because I said no one likes you, mate. And he says, I don't give a fuck about you, man. Yeah, he's hectic. It's hectic. Where you at? I want to pull up. I'm actually laughing at you. You're a pussy. Come with me in the ring. I know people who organise boxing influencer shit. I'll teach you, man. And I said, bro, you get 100 likes on Instagram. Why would I box you, mate?
A boxing influencer is like the cringiest thread you can make, basically.
100%. Actually, see, reading that, mate, your apology isn't accepted. You should consider ending your life at this point. Genuinely, like, I'm not even being rude. Like, what do you actually do? Like, reading their messages again reiterated like how much of a loser you are. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I misbehaved in The Hague. I really want to talk to you again. I don't care, mate. Go end your life, mate. What do you bring to oh, let's have a boxing match. You're a fucking loser, mate. Actually, mate, I'm annoyed now seeing that. Do you know when it's just that's wild messaging, isn't it?
But it's also like, yeah, I misbehaved in The Hague. Well, the messages were way after The Hague, so it was not only just The Hague. It wasn't a one-time instance.
Yeah, he goes like this. He just goes, you can go fuck yourself. I can't wait to break your jaw. You were so cool when I met you. And I said, you were a loser, bro. You showed up drunk, unprofessional, yelling at people during daytime. Weirdo. I'm just more wilder than you, bro. Now you're drunk. Deal with it, he said. Bro.
Deal with it.
Yeah, you were so cool when I met. Deal with it's hilarious. Yeah, mate, you should really consider just like you're bringing nothing to the table, bro. You just call me an fucking lefty too. Here, you're just trying to act right wing for the clout. You're a fucking lefty. Now, I hate that comment though, because that triggers me. I've been doing right wing content for ages. I posted a video about it yesterday. I'm actually not going to go on a rant about it at all, but I've been doing it for absolutely ages. So people who are coming at me now just because we're getting more popular. We suffer quite a lot from doing right-wing content. We suffer quite a lot for doing right-wing content. And people just don't understand how much bullshit we put up with because we are right-wing online. And the difference in our videos, like our vlogs, etc., is we don't do the whole sitting in a room, putting on a suit and tie, reacting and calling people out. We don't do that. That's not our content. Our content is... we're actually both just normal dudes. We got normal lives. We're normal people. We're not overly political. We're not dumb.
No.
We go out. We like to party. Yeah, people call me a degenerate because I party. I sleep with girls. I do that sort of thing outside of marriage or whatever. People call me a degenerate because of that, because I post party content. We go out. We mess about. But we are normal people who live a normal life. And it just so happens that we show what is happening in Europe in our videos. We're not going out of our way being like, right, let's go, insult black people. Let's go react to this.
We're not provoking them to do anything. It's because you see a lot of these guys who just go into the streets and provoke stuff. They want bad things to happen. They want to expose them, but we don't expose anyone.
We live.
Nothing. Yeah. We just live our daily life and film it, and people see it and they're like, oh, this is enjoyable. And some people think, oh, you guys are degenerates, and some people think, oh, you guys are way too racist. But it's like we don't We try to be.
We don't, like, it's mad. So if I think back, because people will come at me quite a lot and call me a racist, and I look at the videos, and you're right, we don't provoke people. We don't go out of our way trying to aggravate people. We don't actually say racist stuff. But when we think about the Barcelona vlog, we were walking to do a fashion video. We were walking to buy a clothing outfit, showing people how to get the cheapest clothes and look nice, showing young men how to actually put clothes together, wear a nice outfit, look good for less money. I was showing people, yeah, they go get corduroy trousers, get this shirt, charity shop, this is €3, this shirt was €5. On our way, we walk into, then we like leave a vintage shop, we're walking home, we walk through a dangerous area called the Pavelas in Barcelona. Yeah, wasn't it Pavelas or Revelas or something
Revelas,
like that? Revelas,
yeah.
yeah. Then we walk in the Revelas, we literally witnessed 3 robberies as we're filming. Our intention was never to go, let's go down the Revelas and let's go film all the robberies. We were just walking that way, then we captured it, and it just so happened it was a certain demographic. Then, Groningen, people were like, oh, you're exposing immigrants. We were walking, we were trying to get a hotel actually because we lost the keys. We didn't even finish that story, by the way, last week. Oh. Probably a good thing, yeah. And yeah, we were walking home. We get attacked by 2 immigrants. They try and rob my watch. We go ask for help. 3 guys then attacked us because they said I was being racist by saying immigrants are trying to rob me. The 2 immigrants who were chasing us were still running up the road after us. It's like, then I got beat up by a group of lefties and 2 immigrants tried to rob me. That was us walking home. That wasn't us walking to go, let's go find immigrants and hope they rob us. That was us coming from the bar, going home. Again, certain demographic. Then we go even further. The video where I get punched in the face. That wasn't me going, I really want to get punched in the face. That was a lefty who knew my videos, showed up to a fan meetup to then punch me. And people were like, you provoked him. No, I didn't. I didn't show up to this bar to fight anyone. I showed up to have a good evening. This guy showed up to hit me. We live our life. We are, I'm going to say, true, real men on the internet. We live a real life. Yeah. We're not sitting behind the screen pointing a finger going, oh, look at them and look at them. Look at those black people in Ireland. Look at those black people in Spain. We're living a life in Ireland and we're showing people on YouTube our life, which so happens to involve these criminals. And they are a certain demographic. We are going to Barcelona. We are going out partying. We are vlogging it. We are then witnessing robberies. We are going to the Netherlands. We are vlogging it. We are then having people trying to steal our watches. We are going to Amsterdam. We're on the train. We're not going to try and find pickpockets. Pickpockets are pickpocketing us while we're vlogging. We're not out here to provoke. We're real men who live a real life, and it just so happens that these are real problems in real life. It's not like we're out here just trying to expose it. We're out here trying to live a good life. Largely, I'm out here trying to fucking find girls or get drunk. That's not the reason that we're going out and filming, you know? Yeah. You like that explanation?
Yeah, I do like it because it's like, it just happens a lot. It happens. And if it happens to other people, of course it will happen to us because, hey, those are just the odds. And when we're into odds as well, the odds are that it is a certain demographic because the odds are just higher. We don't say it's always them.
Yeah, because we also post a lot of stuff where white guys are being an asshole. Like, it's not like we post exclusively being like, oh, let's cut out the white guy. No, we will literally show a white lefty punching me in the face. Yeah. We will go out. We're currently talking about how badly behaved. We're now exposing a right-wing white Belgian influencer who completely acted unjustified towards a homeless black woman, screamed in her face. We're calling him out too. Yeah. It's not like we just go and seek a certain demographic to, you know, put them down and expose people and make them look bad. We just document our life, and unfortunately sometimes when you go into certain areas it's a certain demographic and certain crimes happen, and that is just life in that area, and that is just us experiencing our life in that area as opposed to trying to expose that area, you know?
I think people just like to pickpocket what they accept on the internet.
Yeah, it's pick and choose easily. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just because you guys film a little bit more of this demographic doing crimes than the other demographic, they're like, oh, yeah, you're racist, you're doing it on purpose.
100%.
Yada, yada, yada. No, it just doesn't work like that. And that's the problem I think there is at this stage. They're just in denial. I think
a lot of people are just so in denial. Yeah. But it's going every way as well, because I see a lot of stuff being like, oh, white people are largely higher proportion of like pedophilia in like white people in the white people circle essentially, and every every group, every person has their downfalls 100%. Like, white people are committing way more antisocial crime. We don't live in America, so we don't see that. We don't see school shootings. But if we lived in America, we lived in a certain area, we would show that too. It is just really, really bizarre to see how the internet like goes, oh, that's racist. No, that's our life. This is happening. This is real. This isn't us going out trying to provoke it. We're not doing, what do you call those guys? And I like them all. We're not doing a Dutch travel maniac. We're not doing that. We're not getting on trains and, going to these areas to provoke. Sometimes we go to the dangerous areas to see what's going on. Largely it involves partying, bringing them chicken, kicking it with them. We try and do it funny. Our video today is drinking for every time we see a black person. That's funny. But unfortunately in life, this is just how it goes. That is real life right now, But also, I'm going to be the one to say this. You've seen about Andrew Tate getting arrested again?
Yes.
Bro, he has come out now. All this stuff's coming out. They're trying to expose him. They're trying to shut him down and stuff like that, right? So for anybody who doesn't know, I am going to be the one to say this, all right? You crack that beer open, broski. Yeah. Get that open, that seltzer. I can't wait to have one here. That should be my fast done. I'm going to get some bitterball in and have a few drinks. But yes, Andrew Tate, he's been arrested again. And he's doing the whole thing again. The Matrix is trying to attack me. Like, am I going to be the only one to say this? Am I going to be the only one to say this? Is Andrew Tate actually that special to have an entire government try and shut him down? Maybe during COVID, yeah, I could understand it. Maybe back then. But they're posting pictures on Instagram that aren't even getting 15,000 likes. I posted a picture on Chaps Chat, my backup account, that got more likes than pictures that they're getting topless with all their Bugattis. Why are they so special that the government's trying to cancel them now when they're actually not really relevant that much anymore? I do understand the injustice previously, but also, I'm going to say something that a lot of people don't know. We know somebody who runs a massive, completely Jew-owned company, and the person sent a photo of Andrew Tate sitting at a meeting with them. So he's actually not, pissing off, the Jews. It's not like the Jews are coming for him. He's sitting at dinner with them, doing meetings with them. I believe they actually rejected him. I don't know the full semantics of it because I didn't speak to the person directly. This is like a word of mouth. The photo got forwarded on. It's a girl that I've met directly before. She sent it to her friend. He sent it to me. And yeah, like, he's sitting at dinner with Jews, so he can't really be going like, oh, the Matrix is attacking me. You're sitting with them. You've got your own alleged Israeli companies, or you've got tech companies in Israel. You're actually favourable to them. You're not speaking out against them. You spoke out against Clav and Nick Fuentes when they played the Kanye West HH song. Are you really this person that the government's trying to shut down? Are you your biggest threat? Really? Are we really going there? Or have you actually just done something illegal? That's where I'm at. Like, maybe I'm going to say it, maybe Andrew Tate has done something illegal and the whole government isn't trying to get him because he's favourable now. He's not that popular anymore. He's getting less likes than my backup account. Am I going to be the only one to say that he actually may have genuinely done something slightly illegal? Not saying he has, not saying he hasn't, but I'm just like, is anybody else just thinking this, or is every person in the world going to be like, oh, well, yeah, the Matrix is attacking a kind of irrelevant guy who is clearly supporting Israel, who's not speaking out against them at all, who's got companies in Israel, who's having dinners and meetings with, Jewish-run companies? Really?
I feel like he's become so irrelevant. When is the last time you've seen a video of him, not like a funny edit, just an actual video of him speaking out on your feed?
I know, and our feed is like pretty based. It's pretty fucking dangerous.
I can say that it has been in the last 3 or 4 months.
And they don't let his faces be like you get your YouTube thumbnail and all taken down, your YouTube video shadowed if you use them in the thumbnail and stuff. Like, he's not really that prominent anymore. At one stage, I get it, shut him down, and I'm completely anti all that. But like, goodness, this could actually, I'm going to be the one to say it. He just could have done something illegal this time.
I'm really, I wouldn't say excited, but I'm really intrigued about how this court case is gonna go, because I think he got accused of 38 crimes. It was
Yeah, bro.
something around that.
That's hectic. Like, and he also was avoiding them. We've got 7 minutes left of footage here, but he was avoiding going back and getting extradited too, I believe. There's just a couple of layers to it as well, and
I think the outfit he was wearing was one of the 38 crimes, by the way.
I was all 38 of them. Bro. All 38. What was that? But yeah, like, and that's not to say that they're not shutting down people. Like, the internet is definitely getting more restricted. We are 100% in an era of restriction right now. You know, I'm getting banned. I'm getting YouTube videos banned constantly. I'm getting my podcast shadow banned on YouTube. I had to make a new channel for my podcast. It's been on YouTube for 2 years now. It's now been banned. I've had to make a new channel. Spotify aren't promoting us as much anymore. We're not on the For You page as much anymore on Spotify. Instagram is restricting a lot of stuff. TikTok's straight up banning me. I had 1 million followers. They banned me. They've just banned my backup account. They're banning clip accounts of me. We are in an era of serious restriction coming. We can feel the pressure. It's oozing. They're now starting to ban people from under the age of 16 from being online. That's entirely to get, you know, kids less educated, because kids are more educated now and they've got more access to information than they ever have. They don't want kids to get free information. They don't want kids to get access to the internet and find out any information they need to find out. They want to restrict that. They want to restrict you. They don't want you commenting certain things. They don't want you posting certain things. They don't want you seeing certain posts. And now this is the consequence of it. We're starting to feel the squeeze of freedom of speech being removed now. And it's getting bad. And it even went as far as, there's a platform I use called Mirage. Have you ever heard of it? You use it?
Yeah, I use it.
Yeah, it's good, mate. It's like, essentially,
It's like what I would like to think that, like, I think even X right now is being like controlled.
X is getting so controlled. Yeah,
I feel like it was like the first weeks of X where you could just say anything, you could post anything like normal, but like you could say what you want. And I think that's really rare in these days.
Yeah, and Mirage is now, it's this app,
Yeah.
and it just lets you say anything. But even last week, they were down. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Yeah. They were down for a couple of days last week, and even that, it's like that. There's no reason that's been down. It's back up. It's working now, but there's no reason that's been put down as well. Like, they're even going as far as going, right, not only can you not see what you want, watch what you want on Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube. We control all that. But on top of that, we're going to stop the people that you want to hear from. Maybe Andrew Tate, for example. We're going to stop you. We're going to imprison them if that's the case, if they're actually relevant enough to get in prison. Nick Fuentes isn't allowed on any apps, etc. And then now people who are making these apps like Mirage, etc., they had a quick wee shutdown there. They got shut down. So this is the only free speech platform that I actually know which is legitimate. Obviously, X is restricted. YouTube, Spotify, all these things are restricted. Mirage isn't. And then it was down for a few days. And now it's back. It's back up and running. I don't think they can fully shut it down because it's essentially genuinely out of the matrix. And that's where I get all my information from. But it's still worrying to see they're still trying to hunt down free speech platforms like that. It's still interesting to see. There's no reason them platforms are shut down for a few days. Somebody's tampering with it. Somebody's trying to get it down. Fortunately, I believe that they're like built on a certain system. Because I actually looked into them and how they were available. I was Googling how Mirage actually works and how they're exempt from everything, and they have like essentially a setup that means they're pretty much impregnable. So the reason it was shut down is definitely because somebody was tampering with it, trying to hack into it, trying to get it down. But some platforms, I guess they'll just be exempt, and we're going to see more like it. Well, we don't really need to. And yeah, no, and it's good that we've got platforms like Mirage where you can see anything. But yeah, thoughts?
I think if as a society we cannot speak freely, that's a society that's gone.
It's a good thing that we've got platforms like Mirage and all coming up. I didn't know you were using it. That's good news, actually. But yes, listen, boys and girls, we have got exactly 4 minutes left. So we're going to talk about how me and David are going to go and drink for every time we see a black person today. That is our YouTube video today. We're literally, if we go into a bar and there's no black guy, we're leaving the bar because we can't drink there.
Yeah.
We see a black guy. Are we going to include minorities?
Or do Africans? We can maybe.
Do we narrow it down? Do we just do non-whites? We'll be drinking all day at this point.
Then we'd be with alcohol poisoning after like 5 minutes.
Yeah, especially where we're going to, which is Utrecht, isn't it?
Utrecht.
We need to go soon, actually. So listen, chaps and chapettes, I'm about to go eat some food here and break my 40-hour fast. Actually, guys, by the way, just make sure a lot of you guys do know that, because a lot of you guys, you know, see me and David. You don't realise how much David's out, being active, playing golf. He's working all the time. He's healthy. We eat very, very good. Like the other days of the week, we do drink once a week. You guys see that. That's all you see. You don't see me doing a 40-hour fast to clean my gut, to help my liver heal, like, you know.
We're pretty boring to watch.
It'd be pretty crap. Like, here's me drinking. I actually tried black coffee for the first time yesterday.
Oh, you like it?
Magic. I was trying to use your coffee machine, don't know how to work it. But I need to figure it out, because I'm now swapping out monsters and stuff for black coffee, which is needed. But anyway, listen, chaps and chapettes, I love yous. I appreciate yous. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And am I racist enough? You tell me.
We'll see you next week. Ciao, ciao.
See you.